Hello, everyone, and welcome back to our talk show. I'm Josh, and this is DJ.
Aren't you supposed to wait until the thing stops playing?
It is. I'm looking right at it.
Oh,
You have a delay.
you're a delay.
Yeah. If you haven't already, don't forget to subscribe, like, and share. All right? Get us out there.
Also, this month is National Health Awareness Month, and our charity for this month is the National Alliance of Mental Illness. NAMI.
Nani.
Yeah. Almost sounds Japanese. NAMI.
I have it. Hold on, where's my soundboard?
Thank
Nani. Don't do it.
No, that's Nani.
Nani.
That's
Nani.
not even the same thing. I dated a girl named Nani once. It was weird.
Really?
Yeah, it was just awkward.
Her name was just Nani.
Yeah, that was just her name. And as always, the charity will be in the link down below.
Yes.
We got any random facts for today?
I got stupid law.
Yeah, oh, that's right. Wednesdays is stupid law. Tuesdays is random facts.
That's right.
It's hard to all keep straight. It's all just a blur.
You found your coffee.
Was it hidden?
No, it's just been there all day. I thought you were drinking already.
No, I drink coffee during the show.
Today's stupid law is Mississippi. It is a crime to have more than one illegitimate child.
Mississippi is a stupid law?
No, it's from Mississippi.
It's a crime to have more than one illegitimate child?
Yes.
Is it so?
Someone's not claiming shit on their taxes.
Like if you move there and have two illegitimate children.
Oh my God.
Like you're just arrested as soon as you
Before you can move there, they're going to look you up.
as soon as you get in, you're just arrested.
You
It's like,
go
hi,
fill out
welcome
your
to
W-2
Mississippi.
form.
Please put on these handcuffs.
I know you go to get the job you always wanted. Fill out the W-2 form. They see,
It's like, oh, you have two kids.
different last names. So they go, calling the authorities on this one.
That's rough.
That's rough.
That's just. I know people who would be in
You
trouble.
can't go to Mississippi.
Just don't go to Mississippi. Stay.
Anyone from Florida.
Oh, just all of Florida.
Most of, and then Tennessee, right?
I think that's racist.
There was a lot of
Prejudice.
pregnant people in Tennessee when we went. The ratio from girls to guys is way more girls than guys.
I guess.
So the same guy was getting different girls pregnant.
Now, so I want to jump right into the news, but I got some over here and some over here, so I'm like in two different spots with my news because I liked my news on my phone better than on the computer.
We also forgot we have an audio version.
Oh yeah, shit, I forgot to do that. We also have audio version on Anchor FM, Spotify, Apple Podcasts,
Google.
You can Google us, go to Twitch, Facebook, YouTube, and eventually we'll probably add a few more other ones.
Just trying to get out there.
Josh just likes adding shit.
We'll be popular on one of these apps. And that's the one we go to. We're going to sell out so quick.
I will. You need to speak for yourself.
Straight exclusive. You need to come to this app if you want to listen to us.
Somebody's going to see and hear my voice one day. It's like, D, you should really come work for me as a voice actor.
Then I have to come with you.
As my producer.
Yeah.
You just sit around and edit things.
No, producer.
Yeah.
And you'll be like, ch-ch-ch.
That depends. If they don't like you, it's not really my problem, right?
Unless we have to work from home.
I can't just go, well,
Yes.
I don't really want a job because you won't take Josh.
You go, it's me or him.
That doesn't make any sense. It's craziness. It's just like
you're such a good friend.
I don't want to work because you don't like Josh. Nope. I just rather stay home and.
All right, I'm going to work.
That's it. Right, like you do every day.
No, I got a job at this editing company.
Hey,
they said they couldn't bring you.
If so, you better take it, bitch. Don't.
No,
I'm not you, right? If somebody offers you a job, you better take it.
I take it.
You take it. That's how it works.
But
nope. You take it.
We got a talk show, and
we'll figure it out. So the news. My first news that I wanted to start with because it was hilarious. Apparently in West Palm, right? It's here. Apparently the PBSO and Animal Care and Control were trying to get a hold of
Who's the pig?
alligator.
Oh, it's an alligator.
that were chasing people through a Wendy's parking lot.
An alligator was chasing people through a Wendy's park.
Apparently this family came out with their food, you know.
Alligator had a stick up.
Alligator fucking come around the corner and just fucking chased them through the parking lot. They had to run all the way around the goddamn place to get back to the car. Well, because I guess they were like halfway out in the parking lot, and it's like, bam, there's the alligator. He waited, like he sat outside and watched these motherfuckers. Oh, they're gonna go in and get some hamburgers. All right,
you had to do the Western thing. They all meet guys like
sit right behind the door and just wait for him. I wonder if he had a like. Could you imagine an alligator with a mask and a fucking cowboy hat? Give me your food.
Give me your food. He called the cops and animal control. How big was the alligator?
Well, I imagine they called it. It didn't say exactly. The picture shows he was decent size. I mean, it wasn't it obviously wasn't a baby alligator, right?
Only in Florida, right?
Because like if a baby alligator turns around and chases me for some food, I'm probably going to give him some and then pick up the alligator and take it home.
Again, you're also 6'5".
Well, 6'7".
6'7".
Yeah, and almost 450 pounds. So
alligator, it's a good dinner.
I'm a legal bear. Like when I fill out my paperwork, I have to put massive person, right?
The alligator just bites you and his teeth break.
Oh yeah,
pick him up. Poor little alligator.
Well, it's like I saw one clip of this old guy. He's like, "Oh, I'm just gonna grab the alligator," right? And he threw the towel over the alligator, completely missed the alligator's eyes.
So the alligator can see him.
So the alligator could still see him, and he jumped on him, and the alligator like latched onto his arm and started shaking. And I've always thought about this, right? If an alligator latches onto my arm and starts shaking, I'm going to start shaking. Right? And I'm just going to pick the alligator up and start thrashing it and see
well, you know the
see
pounds,
who gives up
you
first.
know the pounds per pressure on the alligator jaw is almost like a rat trap kind of shit.
Right, he's not going to let go.
You can let him go.
My only chance is to pick him up and bludgeon him against the ground until he decides that, oh shit, this is not what I wanted to eat.
Like, how long can you hold your breath?
Right. Like, let's see if your biting power is equal to my smashing you against the wall power. You know, just complete fucking. What happened to the alligator? I don't know. It's taking.
Yeah, but your reflex is probably what you would have moved out of the way.
Well, yeah.
I was watching
I'd have just grabbed him.
Some snake guy on David Dobrik's blog, and the snake, big ass snakes. They're inside the whatever they do to go in snakes, and they have babies like the zoo.
Enclosure.
Yeah, and he goes with the stick thing, and he goes like that, and he fucking big ass snake comes out. That guy's still big as us. A guy my size, fucking still moves out of the way. He's like laughs, like fuck you, bro. All the other people are backed up 17 feet.
I think I know who you're talking about. That guy, he's on
famous.
on TikTok and stuff.
Yeah, him.
Yeah.
When he had to get the eggs.
Yeah.
That snake was not having it.
Yeah, no, they're not very. But
and he does it every day.
His reflexes are super quick.
He's as big as me.
He's
almost got me.
Apparently,
he's been doing it for years.
Apparently, Marvel Avengers fans are not happy that they're going to do another Iron Man.
What?
Yeah, or at least the
they're not going to.
No, they there is a new Iron Man MCU suit. So apparently,
it could be automatic.
Well, I mean, they could rebuild it. It's still could be for the daughter. They don't.
Yeah.
We don't know the details yet, but
we know time travel is possible.
Right, time travel's possible, so you can go back and.
Not even now. You got prequels. Tony Stark would be in some of the prequels, wouldn't he?
I think what like the biggest.
It could be a flashback from
people's biggest problem with it is just like they miss Robert Downey Jr. as Iron Man. He
did it as long as fucking Wolverine.
I know, but there's just no.
Like Wolverine did it for 17 years. 17 years.
Hugh Jackman.
Yeah, he did it for 17 years.
Well, there's just no. Like if you replaced Hugh Jackman.
They're trying.
Well, it'll never happen. I mean, they will obviously, but it'll never. The fans will never feel the same about it because Hugh Jackman.
He was in every single X-Men movie.
Well, and he looked like Wolverine. Like you could not have.
He's taller. Wolverine's like 5'4".
Oh yeah, Wolverine.
In the comics, I mean, and he's more. But again, we still get used to him being that height or whatever.
Right. But still, you could not have picked.
We saw how much more muscular he got throughout the series compared to the first episode. First one, no abs. What was it? The X-Men Origins fucking cock diesel motherfucker.
Right, looked like he had been competing with The Rock to be the biggest guy.
Straight dehydrated.
You know. Well, see, he didn't have that problem like Vin Diesel did, right? Because like in Vin Diesel and The Rock's contract in Fast and Furious, it stated that Vin Diesel could not be bigger than The Rock. which, in all honest, there's no way in hell. Like, I don't care how much juice
Rock's
and Vin
like
Diesel.
6'7", ain't he?
I'm not talking about the height. I'm talking about the muscle
Well, even
density.
like fucking, you see next to each other.
Yeah, but I mean, you
Like Vin Diesel's a big guy, then you look at next to, it's like the Hulk next to Thor.
right. Hulk or The Rock's just a big dude.
You
but
Emperor of Fire, me volcano.
You know, he works out. He's got a
He's
hell
bigger
of a,
now than he was in wrestling.
right. He's got a hell of a regiment and stuff like that. He does. So his muscles are obviously.
And he's no longer being injured from wrestling. So he just can continue to work out.
Right. Well, he's not allowed to wrestle.
No, I'm saying he's no longer will be injured from wrestling because he's not going to wrestle anymore.
Right. Well,
So that means that he can continue to work out without being injured.
right. But
Because you know how most of them, when they bust their knee or their shoulder, they can't work out like they're supposed to. But fun fact, wrestlers continue to work out even after they're retired.
some of them,
Like
not
Hulk
all.
Hogan has a gym. Steve Austin still works out. Like that's their main thing in the morning. They go, but not like The Rock. That motherfucker works out an 8-hour shift. Do you know that?
8 hours a day seems.
And then he goes to work. So he wakes up at 4 o'clock in the morning, works out for 8 hours, and then goes to work. Or 4 or 5 hours. Tell me, come on. A whole fucking shift, the guy goes to work. A regular person goes to work for 8 hours, walks into working out.
On other news, Apple made 100 million. Sorry, excuse me. Apple made $100 million off of Fortnite this year from kids buying like V-Bucks and stuff because you know they get a cut.
Yeah.
When you buy off. You know,
Apple took it off the market.
That's what it says here.
Remember, there was the whole complaint they took it off the iPad and iPhone.
Well, they probably put it back after it was complained about. You know, a lot of companies they just put stuff back like without even like discussing. They're like, oh well, because they took it off for a reason, right?
There was something about something about trying to make more money.
Right, but then you know you turn around and
No.
Huh?
It's not on there. Fortnite's still not on iOS.
I'm telling you, this is what the news says.
That's crazy.
You're not supposed to contradict the news. You're supposed to agree and keep going.
Fuck your news. What's your source?
Fuck your news. Where's your Facebook's my source. Rick and Morty apparently getting a spin-off show.
Yes, I heard about that with the whole thing with NFTs and something blocks.
I think it was supposed to. It looks like it's going to be around the Vindicators. The Vindicators get their own series alongside other Adult Swim spinoffs.
Who's the Vindicators?
That was so the Vindicators were the one. Remember when they're like they're kind of like the superhero force of the galaxy.
He killed them all.
You know, well technically they all killed themselves.
Yeah, he was drunk, forgot what he did.
You know, but I'm sure they can recast. I guess.
I heard they were making some kind of NFT spinoff thing for Fox, and they were supposed to do something with the stock market.
All I know, right, is the creators of Rick and Morty, these two guys,
have another show.
Are picking, Solar Opposites.
Yeah.
Are picking up steam with shows, man, and they still like Rick and Morty is planned for another 10 seasons. Like,
Number one.
Like, you know,
waiting for Rick and Morty is like waiting for the new season of Doctor Who.
Well, it's like the whole thing is like if you can make McDonald's bring back a sauce from the 90s,
trade a car for it,
right?
The guy traded a car.
It's think about it though. Think about it this way: it was a joke, right? When they said it and animated it about the Szechuan sauce and stuff like that.
God damn it, Morty! I want that Szechuan sauce.
It was a complete and total joke. It was just like
April Fool's Day,
right? It was just like something you'd see off of Simpsons.
Yeah.
Okay. But because so many fans started, it was like, oh yeah, you know what? I remember that.
This is 1990. That means adult people are really watching adult.
Turned around and made this happen. Like
certain places, certain McDonald's. The one next to our house now.
Motherfucker, any McDonald's that would have done it is impressive. Okay, you're a television.
They even gave the what's it called? The writers a lifetime supply of some stupid shit.
You know, the thing is like with the Simpsons, right? Everyone's like, "Oh, the Simpsons predicts the future," and see they showed it there.
Simpsons did it.
Right. When you have got thousands of episodes, right?
Wow, 30 years.
You're
30
just
something years.
Right. You're just packing in as whatever you can,
longest running cartoon,
right? And then you'd be like, just like, oh, they predicted Trump. It's like, well, fuck. In a sense, it's sort of a catch-22, right? So they said it, right, which put it in people's minds. So then when he ran, it was there. And then they're like, oh, well, we should vote for Trump because they said it was going to happen, blah, blah, blah. You know, or like with the other things, Elon Musk, Bitcoin, stuff like that.
One person says it.
It's almost like they said it, so it got stuck in people's minds. So then when it started to happen, it took off. Right? In the opposite view of
this
it,
is art becomes reality.
Right. In the opposite view of it, though, you can think of it as they just got lucky, right? It was just like they just put it in and it just happened to happen.
Yeah, it's like a 50-50 chance.
You know.
It's like, Tampa's going to win this weekend. I have a 50-50 chance of Tampa winning this weekend.
Right.
And so Tampa wins, you're like, oh my God, Josh, you can predict the future.
It was like, well, no. It was a 50-50 shot.
Yeah.
You know? It's like
predicting the lotto.
Right.
Winning the lotto is 1 in a million. Doesn't mean you're psychic. You got lucky.
I think it's a little different than the lotto.
I mean, picking the winning. If you pick the winning numbers.
Oh man, that'd be bad.
No, I'm just saying, if you pick the winning numbers, it's not because you're psychic. It's because you're lucky.
Because I'm lucky. You
know,
know,
the Simpsons predicted your life. Like, damn.
Right.
They're psychic.
You know, but that's the
power
the way
of media,
I feel about it.
the power of media.
Right? Because I'm not like, oh, well, they predict the future. It's like, well, fuck, they
brought into existence.
You can think, like I said, you can think of it that way, or you can think of it as they've literally done so much stuff that they're having to pull crap out of the air, right, and just come up with stuff in their mind. I think it's just happening to hit.
The sensuous sauce is probably
the Szechuan sauce. That was different.
I think that people
they pulled. I think
their marketing team, McDonald's marketing, because it was after. Yeah, I'm sure they saw how many people searched Szechuan sauce, how many people were inquiring about it, and then that's why they, I'm saying, like, they did research and that's why they brought it back. Right. It was after that episode, just like after the debate, the most things searched was how to move to Canada.
Right.
So I'm sure anyone who searched,
get the fuck out of here.
Again, I'm sure anyone who searched that got some kind of airline ad or whatever for tickets and shit like that because of the whole stupid algorithm.
And that's just like to think that. So like, after that happened with the Szechuan sauce,
that's a lot of power.
The Rick and Morty creators got a little bit more power because, so like even PlayStation 5, right?
The Wendy's,
PlayStation 5, Wendy's,
and the way they do the ads, like they don't want to do the ad in the first place,
right?
Rick's against it.
Right, because Rick doesn't believe in it.
Rick doesn't want to be a sellout, so he makes Morty do it every time. He's like, "Watch out for that."
Yeah.
What was it? They were in the train.
Don't stand in front.
They're in the bus.
Yeah, watch out, Morty. They've been trying to get me forever. That's the chicken bruiser. And run, Morty, run! They want us to do a stupid Wendy's commercial. Run.
They did the same thing with Doritos. I think it was Doritos or the other one. Once you pop, the fun don't stop.
Yeah, I don't know.
Because he opens the wall, he goes, "Oh my God, we're in a simulation for Doritos."
Yeah,
but the PlayStation was grayed out, like just like mention the quality. They said it when he said counting the money.
Mention the graphics, Morty. They really want to talk about the graphics.
He's going like this.
Don't step in front of it, Morty. They want to see it. They want to see
Display
it.
Display the item, Morty.
Show it more, Morty. Yeah, but no, like they're smart.
Well, if you watch Rick and Morty, it's just on another level. The way they write the episode, Simpsons. And like Family Guy. Family Guy, whatever happens at the beginning of Family Guy has nothing to do with the rest of the episode.
You know what it is, right?
But Rick and Morty, it just escalates the entire fucking time.
You know what it is, right? Like why?
Brilliant writing?
No. It's slapstick comedy like any other Family Guy.
I'm talking about
Simpson.
The story itself.
Do you know? It's not that what draws people to it. It's the fact that they look like Emmett Brown and Marty McFly.
I got that.
And it speaks to 90s kids. Like if we were dressed like Rick and Morty all the time doing the show, Oh man, we'd be the most famous show you'd ever seen ever.
But it's the episodes too, like the one when he said that he wants a redo machine or a switch, and then he gave it to him, and he lived a whole different life with Jessica.
Oh, that was a good, yeah.
And then his dad grabs it and goes like this.
It wasn't Jessica. It was.
Oh, it was the girl he met outside the place.
Yeah, it was the girl he met.
But no words were said throughout the whole thing. It was just the music. You can tell by the intensity. I'm like, and this went on for like 7 minutes. And you think he's going to kill himself and everything. And they survive. Everything is good. And his dad hits the switch. Like, to write that kind of sequence. And they killed themselves in a different dimension to take over that dimension.
It makes me think about...
and they still tie everything together.
It makes me think about, like, the first time SpongeBob broke the fourth wall.
That's true.
Right?
They lost their shit.
The first time I remember, because it was a weird episode, and it was kind of like the SpongeBob meeting the producers of SpongeBob, right? And they're like, you know what, SpongeBob, we're just gonna, instead of doing an episode, we're just gonna put a jar of mayonnaise up on the screen for
the
for
jar
30
of mayonnaise.
minutes, you know. And not a lot of people remember this episode
because
it's literally a jar of mayonnaise for like 10, 15 minutes. Just sitting there and them talking shit about it.
Reminds me when they had the most liked thing on Facebook was an apple or something, because they made it like, make this the most liked thing. Right. And it was a picture of like an apple.
You know, what is the EA power to the people? You know, sometimes things are grabby. You know,
I'm just saying, like, each episode, like a Rick and Morty episode doesn't disappoint me, and it just keeps going. Like that whole, like I said, April Fool's one. With the Sessoon sauce, changing it from a 1, 2, and 0, and collapsing an entire race.
Right.
Who's gonna pay me?
A whole empire.
A whole empire from changing a 1 to a 0.
Like it's. 3
Uh-oh.
injured after Tesla collides with a Road Ranger truck on I-95.
Where's all those sensors?
You know, so it's crazy to me, right? How Tesla, like, they're electric powered. Most of your components are physically under the body of the car. There is no engine. Your engine compartment is a trunk.
It's in the back like a Volkswagen.
No.
No?
No.
No.
No. There is no engine in the engine compartment. Okay. The way Tesla is designed is there's basically a big battery, and then four of your engine that you would have in my Mo Control car, that round thing, but on a massive scale.
Where's my AC?
What do you mean? What?
Where's all the other parts?
All underneath the car, running up. It's all most of your components most of your important components are underneath the car.
So only Tesla can fix Tesla.
Pretty much.
Okay.
Mostly for your most part, yeah. Only Tesla can, like, other people can change a tire.
You don't need an oil change. You don't need.
Well, right. You don't need an oil change.
Does it have power steering?
I would imagine it would be electric. All of it's electric, right? So there's not really a whole lot of fluids.
Windshield wiper.
You know, your basic fluids, windshield wiper. I don't know that you'd need brake fluids because I imagine the brakes would be electric too.
No hydraulic.
You'd be able to run everything off the battery itself.
But those batteries last like miles.
Well, and if they explode, they're super dangerous because they burn forever.
There was actually what's that one? What's the thing? A recall on one of my boss's Teslas. They had to take the battery out and bring, because it did that poofy thing.
Oh, it blew up.
And they had to go bring it in, and apparently it was a recall.
Well, it's like
the Tesla battery is like $2,000.
Yeah, Tesla is not. That's one battery, one like specific cell. It's not like the whole pad of batteries which goes into it. But they're not like your conventional battery like you think of. Like,
no.
When you think of a car battery, you think of a black box with 2 posts or 2 screws to put the.
There's water in there.
You know, right? There's water. Well, that helps conduct the electricity.
The cells inside stay energized and stores energy, but it's like a lithium battery in it. Theirs.
What happened?
Theirs is like a lithium battery.
Yes.
A regular battery on your drill will let you know it's going to die.
Right, a lithium battery
goes, boop. Oh, it's done.
A lithium battery goes full on the whole time until it's dead.
And then boom, done.
And then once it's dead, it's dead. Where like your normal battery will slow down.
I'll let you know.
You call it letting you know. I just call it slowly failing you in life. Like it's bad.
Whoa. This guy.
Very, very terrible. Toll wars in Miami-Dade.
Oh, what?
Toll wars? I guess they're having
yeah.
people are blowing tolls and stuff. Like, I blow the toll.
Did you hear what they're doing about it, though?
Right. But normally when you blow the toll, they send you the bill in the mail.
Not
and
anymore.
I just pay it that way. Like, I get the bill, I pay it. It's like, here, no problem. You know, I just didn't have time to stop or didn't have any cash on me.
But did you hear what they're doing? The license plate cover. Put it on. If you look at it forward like a cop, you see it perfectly. If you try to look at it from an angle,
Oh, yeah.
it blurs. That's why there's a war, because people are running it and they're like, well, we can't even get a clear shot. Because when you try to look at it from an angle, you can't see it.
Worst part is, you know, they sell one on Amazon, right? Where you hit a button and the shade just comes up and it's like it's just a fake license plate. You know, and then you hit the button and it goes back down.
That's right.
Like you just hit your button, fake license plate, go through the toll. One guy actually, he had a state trooper behind him though when he did it. So like the state trooper's looking at his plate change and pulled his ass over. So he's
What
like,
do you?
31 minutes.
Reconnected.
Well, Twitch.
All right, back on YouTube.
Yeah, YouTube and Twitch are here, but Facebook's completely gone.
Yeah, well, we're back on the other two. All right, what other news you got?
I guess Facebook doesn't get to hear it.
It doesn't do it.
What? Go back?
It doesn't like a chance to. Unlike
No,
Twitch and
Facebook's
YouTube's used to it.
Facebook it shuts that shit off.
Yeah, Twitch and YouTube's used to it because of gaming and stuff like that.
I know shit goes wrong.
So it gives it a second to let it reconnect. So sorry for that. Anyone on Facebook? I'll put a link right now to watch the rest of the episode.
Oh, there's only one person on Facebook, anyways.
People love us. Facebook continue. Does anyone know? Continue.
Don't ask. I'm the wrong person to ask, friend. You want to ask me how to spell continue?
That is not how you spell continue.
Told you. I was the wrong person to ask. Oh, speaking of... Oh, well, everyone left anyway as soon as...
No, I got people in here.
As soon as the technical difficulties happened, everyone dipped. Everyone's like, oh, they need to get their shit together. Their producer complains about their talent not doing enough. But
Who's it? I don't even know anything about that.
Don't actually have their shit together, so it's not really valid. I feel like...
Are you kidding me right now?
What you guys used to say to Leb?
Oh, if you're gonna bitch about something, have a trash bag in your hand.
Right, have a solution for it.
Yeah, I did.
What happened?
So what?
I don't know. Somebody added a photo to Gamers United.
There, I posted it on Facebook.
I'm not sharing it another 30 times.
Huh?
I'm not gonna share it another 30 times.
No, people are fans. Well, click.
Our fans will click on
Our
us.
fans will click on it. They're devoted fans.
Bitcoin drops another 10% today.
Really?
Yep. Fucking apparently, all the cryptocurrency is taking a hit because Elon Musk starting to back out of them.
Oh yeah.
So cryptocurrency is just
Let's see how mine's doing.
getting its ass whooped.
Yeah, I heard other ones went down too. Yeah, mine went down.
All of them.
Oh, 30 cents. Woo. That thing dropped.
Yeah, no.
I didn't check it today.
They say it's an up and down thing, but like,
Well, it is. Look.
What was that? What's that big spike?
That's went down. We went from 41 cents, 42 cents, 36, to 34.
See, I never understood cryptocurrency.
And you can't trade it right now.
Oh, you can't trade it?
Scheduled maintenance.
Right. So what they're gonna make everybody keep it except for the rich people.
Did you just type hello to ourselves?
No.
Someone put welcome. You put hello.
I didn't put welcome.
I put welcome.
Oh. Somebody put welcome, so I put hello.
Hello.
You know, just start messaging ourselves.
What's up? We got news. What's going on?
I was talking about cryptocurrency till you rudely interrupted.
Because I looked at my cryptocurrency, my portfolio went down.
And you got all sad about
I did.
About the cryptocurrency.
It was sad.
I don't know what what happens if everybody just sell off cryptocurrency? Does it become useless?
Loses value.
Like, what happens if then you turn around and buy all the cryptocurrency and then all of a sudden it just shoots back up?
Well, you won't make a profit.
What do you mean?
Because you bought it. You need other people to buy it for yours to go up.
Right, but that's what I'm saying. So like, if you
only invested $1,000, it's not going to go up $1,000 because you put 1,000 in.
That's what I'm saying. So like, you buy as much of it as you can, and then your Dogecoin in like 10 years do what Bitcoin did.
Well, right now it's at 34 cents. When I bought it, it was at 5 cents. And it hasn't been 5 cents in 2 months. See, I'm against like buying something that I paid less for, but now because it's staying at a like between 20 and 50, if it goes below 20, I'm going to buy more.
Like if it just like tanks.
Buy low, sell high.
What if it goes down to like 1 cent?
I'm buying
as much as possible.
As possible, and then forgetting about it.
And then just forgetting about it. In like 30 years, they'll be like, whatever happened to Dogecoin? We need all we can get of that.
You don't know about these things. Like, the one day when I bought it because of Reddit told me to. Because the whole thing happened at GameStop.
Right.
So Reddit was talking about Dogecoin, and Robinhood's the only one that had it. So I was like, fuck it, 5 cents, why not $30? And then it went up to, you saw it went up to almost $500
right.
for me.
Right.
Other people put thousands. So I was like, fuck, you just don't know. So I'm just going to buy low when it gets low again.
Right, like so you could just like
make more money,
make more, become a millionaire overnight. Don't even.
That way, if it hits peak again, you can just sell it and be okay with it.
Right.
You gotta think, below $1. Most people, some guy put $180,000 in, and then it hit 40 cents, and he's a millionaire. You know what I'm saying? So he didn't sell though.
He didn't sell. He kept it to see if.
But again,
I'd have been out. I'd have been out like trout. I'd have had my money. Been.
Well, again, some goes to Robinhood, and some goes to the IRS, and a lot goes to the IRS.
Working on classic cars and.
See, the IRS sees cryptocurrency as property.
What do you mean?
Like if you bought a house. So you get to pay 10 to 30% on it.
Oh, that sucks.
If it's under a year. If it's over a year, then it's like 0 to 20.
So wait, the longer you hold on to it, the less taxes you have to pay.
Yeah, with Robinhood, you can't sell, like, unless you're a broker, you can't buy and sell in the same day. So if I buy a whole bunch of crypto and it went up, I couldn't sell it for 3 days.
That sucks. So it gives it 3 days for it to go back down.
Well, no, what it is for Robinhood, it's like, it's not there yet. Like when you deposit a check into a bank. You know what I'm saying? So it takes 3 days for your money to hit the thing for it to give you the thing. It says you have it, but you just can't sell it because you don't have it yet. It's like when you deposit money into your bank account.
That always irritated me. Like, I put my money in. Give me my fucking money.
It's not there yet.
You know, like,
unless you put cash in.
Like, I don't need your promise of money. I need my fucking money that I worked hard for.
I don't need your promise of money.
So I can buy me a pack of cigarettes, you scumbag. Like, I don't know. I'm funny about it. Like, that's why I always preferred cash. You know.
But do you spend more in cash or
like,
debit?
Fuck the IRS too. Like,
do you know about that one?
Huh?
Do you spend more money when you have debit or cash?
Cash normally.
So if I give you $500 in cash,
mm-hmm.
would you spend it faster if you put it into the bank?
That depends on how you look at it.
Well,
A lot of people also don't use their change. Right, so
I put my change away.
Right, so where your debit card is keeping track of your change, so you're not actually using like. It depends on how you look at it.
Well, two ways to look at it. One, you can physically have the money in your hand,
Right.
so you know how much money you have left.
I guess that's true.
Now, if you go out and start swiping all day,
with $500, you're swiping all day.
you're in a gas station here, gas there. You went to Walmart. You got lunch.
I spent $500 in 30 minutes.
But see, the other thing, you just broke 100, so you know you got 80 left, or and you're gonna try to spend out of that 100, unless something costs more than that. But if you're just swiping all day, you don't know how much you really have until you go look into your bank account.
I guess that's true.
On the other hand, if you don't swipe that much or use your debit and you like losing cash, you probably save more money if you put money into debit and only spent cash that you had on hand. Like when I cash my check or whatever, I give rent, pay all the bills, and I put a certain amount of money into the bank, and I keep a certain amount of money to use during the week.
I guess that works. See, I don't know. I don't have none of neither, so I don't have that problem.
I know when you do got it.
All right,
Bills.
That's it. I try not to mess with it.
That's it. I've seen you save some.
Let's see. I think that's enough for news today. We wanted to talk about expectations.
You told me that about the other day. Expectations that lead to disappointment.
They do sometimes.
If you look up expectation.
Is that what
see images? It says equals disappointment / reality.
Oh wow. Oh yeah. Like.
Or if you watch
those memes.
Yeah.
It's like this is what I think I look like. This is what I really look like.
Another one is 500 Days of Summer. I think that's the movie. It has Joseph Gordon in it. So he broke up with the girl, and then she talked to him again, and then you have a side-by-side picture of reality versus expectation. And the reality is she was engaged at this party, and then the expectation is they got back together. So you know what led to disappointment.
I don't know. Sometimes holding yourself too high is
expecting too much.
Yeah, expecting too much from yourself can be a bad thing too. Like, you should expect things from yourself and from I guess probably not from others. That's probably the wrong thing.
I was always taught at a young age. I learned the hard way. Don't expect others to do for you what you do for them.
Right.
Because they're not you.
No. Thinking about that earlier.
Not the same mentality.
It's like you need to calm down, do what you can, be happy with what you can do versus what you can't. What?
No, just get frustrated.
Oh, yeah. I'm surprised you haven't thrown anything. We've been talking about this for all of 2 seconds, and
why would I throw something?
Because that's what you do. You hold expectation and then get super mad and start throwing stuff.
And things that are supposed to do what they're supposed to do when they're supposed to do it. Yes.
Right. Yeah.
It's like, why are you getting mad at a video game? Because I'm doing the fucking correct buttons and it's not working. Okay? When you put a set of sequences in, it's supposed to do what the command says.
I'm opening fire and I'm aiming.
I pay $20 a month for a service.
Right.
So when I hit go live, it's supposed to do what it says it's supposed to do.
You expect it to work. And then when it doesn't, you get very angry.
I can understand if you got a crack version or you didn't pay for it. Or whatever happened before that.
I've learned, right, that I can have expectations. But that doesn't mean that's what's going to happen. So, like, even with that, I don't get mad, right? Because there's no sense on both of us get mad.
You get mad if they're both of us.
Oh, right.
Well, mine's mad at a principal.
Right, you get mad. Well, I mean, don't get me wrong. It irritates me a little bit. I got to wait 30, 40 minutes for you to figure out what the hell's going on.
Right? There's no reason. It doesn't tell me a solution.
Well, I'm, again, not the talent's problem. Right? That's not my problem. You're the computer guy.
It's not my problem.
I'm not the computer guy. Right?
We can teach you.
I'm the guy that make people laugh and smile and
guy make people laugh.
That's it, right? Me guy make people laugh.
I expect more from you.
You see,
that's your problem.
That's your problem, right? It's not really my problem. It's your problem. You know, and that's the thing, right? Like you have to learn to deal with those emotions.
So hard though.
Okay.
Disappointment's one of the hardest emotions.
It
Especially if you're disappointed in yourself. A lot of times you take it out on other people because you're mad at yourself.
I wanted a 3DS. I got a couch. I was very disappointed.
The following you got a Switch.
You know. Yeah, but you understand.
She almost got you a chair again.
And then
I talked her out of it.
And then I had to realize that the couch was still a nice gesture and gift and thought. I was just expecting something different and didn't get it, so I was acting like a child. You know, that happens where I
like when you threw yourself in GameStop on the floor.
Okay, see, that was different. Right?
You expected.
I went to one GameStop.
And expected.
Right. No, I was told. There's the difference. I was told by an employee that something was somewhere else and I could go get it. Right.
You expected that employee to tell the truth.
I expected the right. So that was my fault. Okay, but
you didn't double check and call the store.
That again, the employee's job, right? Against even when I got to the next GameStop, right? He said no, they should call and check with me to see if I have this. Right? I got there. They of course didn't have it, so I just laid down on the floor and was like, "Well, this is where I live now." But it got me 20% off. So sometimes your tantrums. I think it was just funny to see a 6'7" large man just lay down on the ground and
how are we gonna get you up?
Give up, huh?
How are you gonna get you up?
Right. What it's?
What code is this?
We need to call
corporate.
Call
What are they gonna
911.
do?
There's a 6'7" man laying on the floor and will not move. We don't really have enough manpower to remove him. Do you think you could possibly send 15 to 20 cops?
Florida man.
Florida man picked up from GameStop floor and removed because of.
But no, to have your expectations up, like hoping your father comes to your birthday party, or
Like, don't get me wrong, it is good to have goals.
I just think the disappointment of it never. It's almost like a breakup. Breakup is like a disappointment, because you didn't expect to break up, unless you're the one breaking up.
Then
So to get broken up without even having an inkling of why,
I don't know. I've never had that problem.
you just moved on.
No, I've never been broken up with.
Oh.
Well, okay, wait.
Oh.
I've never been broken up with where it wasn't my idea.
Oh. Or get turned down.
I never get turned down. See, that's definitely not a thing that happens to me. Have you seen this face?
Or expected someone to do something and then they heard someone else.
That happens.
There you go.
Right.
That's turning down.
No. I mean,
Yeah.
No, like
that's
like
rejection.
As your brother calls it, I was an ash crusher.
Well, anyways, rejection, disappointment falls in the same category. I didn't have an inkling of what was going on.
Never met the woman that wouldn't.
Today's gonna be a good day, and she's like, "I'm fucking your friend," and it's like, "Oh, didn't see that coming." It's not like that. So disappointment is very hard emotion to deal with, especially if you think it's your fault.
My response is, I know I hooked you two up. Like, I feel confused on why you're telling me something I already know.
You feel like you should know. I'm pregnant.
I'm dating your friend. Like,
I like him more than you.
Thank God. Thank God.
I've been trying to get rid of you.
Right. I've been trying to get rid of you the nicest way possible that wouldn't upset me.
That reminds me of another thing. You ever heard I didn't tell you to protect you?
Yeah, that's
I hate to tell you this. I hate to tell you this, people. What they meant to say is, I didn't tell you because I wasn't ready to lose you.
I didn't.
So then when they tell you later in life what happened, it's because they were prepared to lose you now. See, they had time to adjust. It could be 4 months, 6 months, a year to prepare losing you while you are oblivious to what happened. So then when they finally tell you, you just found out something that happened 6 months ago. So the last 6 months of your life has been a lie.
Right.
And then they look at you like, well, I was trying to protect you. Protect me from what? Losing you?
Right. Why are you confused?
To me, I think that's the wrongest thing ever, because you just literally took 6 months, or how long it took you to tell me, of my life away. Right. So every decision I've ever made based off whatever happened that day is because you didn't tell me.
Right. I was
So
woefully
I
unaware.
lost a year of my life thinking either she loved me or whatever was going on. Because you weren't ready to lose me. That was not your choice. That was not your decision. I was robbed. So how do you deal with that? Well, your point of view is you can't do nothing about it because it's been 6 months.
No, there's not shit you can do about it. You just gotta get over it.
Just get over it. Getting over it.
Keep moving forward.
You just gotta hold on to your favorite pen, right?
No, just let it go.
But it's my favorite pen.
Let that shit go. You'll find a new favorite pen.
Big Bang Theory. She was trying to tell Sheldon how to let go.
I'm just saying, like there's no point once it's done, it's done. You got like no point on crying about it. You gotta keep
There is a point of crying about it.
Crying doesn't help anything. It doesn't.
It makes
like,
you
especially with other people, like it doesn't make the other person like do what you want because you
there was a picture of a rope of you holding onto a rope, and eventually the rope causes damages to your hands for holding on too long. It was the purpose of letting go.
Like growing up, I had that problem a lot. You could guilt me into doing damn near.
No, he don't like that.
Damn near anything.
He does not like it.
Now I've taken it the approach with like the.
Think about it for a minute.
No. So like I told you when I see ads, right? When it's like, hey, buy this. This would help your.
No.
Absolutely. Even if it's something I was thinking about, I needed.
That's petty,
right? Well, I mean, sometimes you have to be petty to.
What are you standing up for? An ad?
No, not an ad, right? But it's like when people try to guilt you into things.
Oh, you think the ad's a guilt trip?
Right. Sometimes you just gotta say, hey.
So anytime you hear in the arms of an angel, you change that shit.
Oh, I changed that shit.
Like, this dog needs your bitch.
Not that dog. Like, I'll find my own. I don't
like my own fucking dog. They're gonna help
well,
you.
it's not that. It's like even with adopting the dogs, right? I don't like somebody's not like, oh, look at this little dog. We should get this one. No, fuck that. Right? I like to go to the pound, find the saddest motherfucker in there. Okay, the one that won't even come up to the goddamn gate anymore.
Right. Give it hope and buy one next to it.
Story of your life. Just give it hope and buy it. You know, you're really terrible.
I've been depressed lately.
I know. You think you're funny, but you're not. Right? You're trying to be funny, but really you're just offensive.
How's that offending?
That's super offensive.
When you go to the hot girl and you ask your friend out.
No, that's what you do.
And so how you get girls. And then you make the hot one rethink their life. Remember, we used to do it all the time when we were kids.
You're not hot enough to be Barney Stinson, so you probably shouldn't act like him.
When we were kids, we used to do it.
Okay, well, first off, maybe when I was a kid.
Here we go. Like, I'm not able to do anything, huh? Is that what you're trying to say?
When I was a kid, you were 30 years old.
I'm still 30 years old.
Yeah.
Are you still a kid?
That's what you say, but I don't
know.
believe it.
You were the tall one. Maybe you were the one that was overage. You're the one buying cigarettes for 14-year-olds, so.
Yeah, I was. That's because y'all couldn't buy your. Well, you could. You could buy cigarettes. Nobody else could. 14-year-olds. I was 14 too.
Doesn't make a difference. It's still against the law.
It's really not, right? If I'm 14 buying cigarettes and giving it to 14-year-olds, it's not really.
Still against the law.
No, I don't think so.
Still buying underage kids cigarettes.
No, I'm an underage kid. It doesn't.
Now you just snitch yourself out again. You're buying yourself cigarettes. That's illegal.
That's illegal.
Which gas station?
Oh, I don't know.
We're gonna charge him a fine.
Can't even now. But no. Like
Can't even now.
Can't even now. But no, that's I don't know. Like to me, it's like
just get over it.
Yeah, just get the fuck over it.
Not everyone can do that.
The guilt.
That's not a process.
The guilt trips is.
You need to get over it. Yes, correct. You need to process it. Inflict blame and then take responsibility for how you're going to deal with it.
Processing is inflict blame.
But the person you're blaming can't
find whose fault it was. So do you hear yourself when you talk? Like honestly,
they can't fix it. Only you can fix it. It's your responsibility how you deal with your feelings. You can't expect the person who hurt your feelings to fix your feelings.
I get so confused sometimes.
That's the processing. You inflict blame, take responsibility how you're going to deal with it, and then move on, yes. But there's a processing period.
I hear yourself talk sometimes, and I feel like if your mother watched our show,
What's
she
wrong
would
with
be
that?
very disappointed
Why?
with some of the things.
I'm not
that
forgiving those people.
Some of the things that you say.
Inflict blame?
No, maybe not that particular thing, but
Take responsibility?
Well, you should inflict blame. Like, why are you like? Okay,
Because it's their fault.
No, it's your fault.
No, it's my fault for something else. It's their fault the
fault
problem
for
happened.
dealing with those people
Correct.
in the first place.
So now I'm going to take
and
responsibility.
allowing them to do what they did to
I didn't
you.
allow them.
Well, basically, yes. You can not allow someone to do something to you. Like,
You don't know what they're doing until they do it. Then you place blame.
right, but
Then you take responsibility because it's your feelings and they can't fix it.
as soon as place blame. It's your fault. My life sucks.
And now I'm going to take responsibility for it. Fault versus blame. Well, you just like in your head, just Chris goes, "Oh well, move on." There's no way. You get upset. I see you get upset all the time about things.
I get upset about stupidity,
It's still things.
and then
Stupidity's the one thing you can't change.
and then I get over it. I'm like, well, it's
See, but
know.
you still process.
But then I don't deal with but it's what you call processing and I call processing are two different things. Like, okay, I'm angry, and then I just let it go, unless I'm angry at you or my wife, because you're both.
Then you let it go.
Because you're both legitimately
I don't know.
wrong and out there. But I just
I like how you never admit when you're wrong.
huh?
You're wrong too sometimes.
No, that's
never wrong.
That's
Say
a
it.
negative.
You're never wrong.
Oh, I can say it proudly. I'm never. It's solemn rare. Okay, that I am quite as wrong as many other people I know. Should I put it that way? Okay. Yes, I have anger, control problems, which I do take.
You have the "I'm big and you can't do nothing about it" problem.
Well, that's part of the problem. Yeah,
And that's why I can't have my water.
that's why you can't have your water.
Anything in that. Or we can't have dinner because someone ate cheese.
Somebody just ate. See, that's that assign and blame, right?
No, we had a conversation with it.
Someone ate.
No,
the
we
cheese,
didn't blame you. We blamed Kim.
Just go get
It's
more
Kim's
cheese.
fault. She ate the cheese.
What?
Yeah, that's how it came down to. Did you tell him it was for dinner? No. See, now it's your fault. Once anything in the fridge, he claims to be his. That's why he ate it.
So you just.
If you told him it's for dinner, he wouldn't have ate it.
That doesn't make any sense. So because I did something, you blame my wife.
No, we both blamed her. She blamed herself too.
I don't think.
It's the same thing with the.
That
Did you
sounds
leave
like
the drink in the drawer?
That sounds like she was being sarcastic.
Did you
right.
leave your drink on the door? Yes, that's DJ's door. See, you fucked up.
I mean, realistically, anything in the house is free game.
See, that's what I was trying to tell her. But if you prepared him, he wouldn't eat the cheese. See, I'm big and no one can stop me. Everything in the house. See, you can't admit that you're wrong.
I guess. Well,
I was hungry. I ate something. I'm diabetic.
Technically, that way, I'm not wrong.
No.
Right? Because I am big. I am in the house, and well, fuck it. If I want it, I'm gonna use it. You know, it's difficult. Get a lawyer. I don't know. Call the police. He ate my cheese. Well, don't be a little bitch. Go get more cheese. I don't know. Like
I have to go get more. We're gonna Karen this shit.
I'm just saying, right? It's
Did
like,
I tell you the Karen I dealt with at Publix?
figure out something about it. You don't leave your cigarettes in here at night when you go to bed anymore.
I
do you?
learned.
Right. And I'm nice enough not to go in and steal your change when I need cigarettes.
I have so much change.
Right, because I haven't touched any. You see that? You got plenty of change in there. I haven't touched.
I'm not gonna
any
reward
of it.
you for being a decent person because you're supposed to be.
Well,
That's why when I told my dad I graduated.
I'm not
high
gonna
school,
reward you for being a bad person. That doesn't sound right.
How am I
either.
a bad person?
Oh, believe me.
Go ahead, let's go.
Some of the
Think what I've done from your point of view.
it's not. I'm not a psychologist, so this is none of my business.
Oh, here we go.
And
I've lived here less than a year, and somehow I'm a bad person.
And it's Adam's words, not mine.
Oh, where's he at?
You see,
You
couldn't-
and Lim stay here. It's not my fault.
That's not
Wasn't up to me. It's not my house.
wasn't
So,
up to me.
if it was my house, I would have let him stay.
Good point. But see, that's what I'm talking about. Expectations, right? I shouldn't expect you to be
A good person?
A good
I am a good person. Fuck you. I do good things.
no, but you understand what I'm saying, right? Like
No, I don't now.
You can't expect other people to be good people, like you said, right?
I believe that other people have their own shit they're dealing with.
Which makes them a bad person?
No, meaning they don't have time to deal with your shit.
That's a good...
See, now we're older. It's not like when you're younger. We can ask your mom if you're afraid to stay at night because you have nowhere to go. It's different when you're a teenager. Or even in your early 20s, you let your friends sleep on the couch because he had a bum rap. We're in our 30s. It's different now.
We can't just be...
Well, no, you rely on someone else, too. Not rely, but it's your partner in life. It's not just your decision.
Right.
You know, and you don't want to make someone feel uncomfortable. Or like it's her house. You can't. Now you have two of your friends staying here. Well, what the fuck's she doing? You know, like.
I feel like the fucked up answer in that would be like, well, I've got 2 friends. I guess you could get 2 friends and.
Well, no, maybe she wants
have a party.
Her whole goal is to have a house to herself. Or are you just adding people?
Right.
You get what I'm saying? Like, it's different. Just like what happened in Brent's situation when he has to hold his tongue because it's not. He's in a situation he's not out of yet. Like what happened with you and your last roommate. You had to hold your tongue. Hold your tongue. Hold your tongue. But we're older now. Other people have their own shit going on.
That's true either.
And he asked in the worst month. Like when all your shit was going down.
I don't really ask for...
No, I'm talking about him. He asked in the month of May when
time.
that whole thing happened.
Right.
Like the worst month possible. Better month that we could use you, but the worst month to ask.
Well, and then, like, he wasn't the only one.
Yeah.
Right. It's like, well, how am I supposed to dictate, pick or choose who does what? Like, it just seems right. It's like when I'm put into situations like that where it's like one or the other. You know me.
Oh yeah.
It's neither.
It's neither.
It's neither. Like
I'm not picking shit.
Like I was. What is the option in the middle? Right.
That's the or, like truth or dare. I pick or.
Right. It's. I'm going this way. Right. Like sorry about your bad luck.
You're not gonna blame me later.
No. Right. Because I mean,
that's
either
a horrible
way
to think of it.
Either way, I'm gonna get blamed later, so I might as well just get blamed by both rather than trying to figure out which one's gonna be the lesser evil.
I just feel my mom did. If I'm able to help, I'll help.
No,
but if I can't give you something I don't have,
right?
I can't.
And the way I look at it is, I don't have anything, so I'm not.
I know, but again, it has to do with point of view. Like when people deal with certain problems, you go into your survival mode or whatever happened to you that was so tragic, and you got over it. And then you're like, do that. It's like, well, they can't.
Just do that.
They can't do that. Cut everything off emotionally and try to solve the problem head on logically.
Once I learned how to, it was just like that's right. Like even like you said, okay, so I get mad, right, and then I spend a little time angry. And then I realize, and then I say to myself, it's like, well, it's nothing I can really change, nothing I can really do about it. I can't fix it right this second.
Oh yeah, but no, that still bothers you.
So, well, yes, it bothers me that I can't.
Oh God.
That I can't. Oh well, it still bothers me in the back of my head. But I realize that I have to keep going forward until it fixes itself. Like I can't. I just can't be.
It can't fix it.
Sometimes it can.
I know. I tried that for a year.
Dad stuff used to just fix itself for Dad all the time.
Other people were involved, DJ.
Well, but see, that's the difference between me and Dad. I've cut all the other people out.
Yeah, see, that's the problem.
Right,
now it's not going to fix itself.
Oh, it'll fix it. Something will present itself somewhere.
Well, I tried to put everything off for a year. You know what I learned?
You just put everything off?
I put everything off, how I felt, how to deal with things, and it came back. It doesn't go away.
It came back.
It comes back.
Oh, my God.
Now I have to fix your license. You got to do this. I'm like, oh.
Fix your license? That's
damn.
That's something you should probably...
I did fix it, though.
I know, but
the thing is, when you get to that point in life, and you just don't want to deal with anything. No, like, literally, I was there. Like, you just don't want to... Your anxiety kicks up, like, everything. You just don't... Even your phone rings, it gives you a panic attack.
Shit.
Yeah, I went to that point. That's why it's on Do Not Disturb half the time.
Sometimes it's just like, hey, I'm not going to wake up today. Try tomorrow.
Nah, I don't go to work, so I don't have that option.
Well, luckily, you don't got shit to do, DJ.
Yeah, not all of us have that kind of option.
No.
Yeah. We have to take personal days on our day off. And then when our day off's done, we have to go back to work, so we feel like we're going to have a day off.
Oh, my God. Oh, shit.
Yeah, DJ.
Yep.
Not all of us
It is.
have that luxury.
It is bedtime. Well, that's a lot of bass. But yeah. So just my advice is keep moving forward. Do what you got to do.
Well, you know what Winston Churchill said.
What did Winston Churchill? No, I don't. I never knew the guy.
Oh, his quote was, "If you're going through hell, just keep going."
Are you sure that's not like Tim McGraw?
Nope, it was Winston Churchill during World War II.
If you're going through hell, keep on going. Don't.
Winston Churchill.
It was a country song too. Are you quoting Winston Churchill? Like, yes. I'm confused now.
Yeah. If you're going through hell,
no.
Just keep going.
For the love of God, don't sing.
I'm not singing
anything but that.
It's right fucking
here.
No,
don't sing. Don't do that. No singing. Don't forget that we are on Anchor FM, Spotify, and Apple Podcasts, and you can catch us every Tuesday between 10 and 12. Sorry.
Came out in 2006.
And I told you it was a country song.
Weird.
And he's quoting a country song thinking he's talking about Winston Churchill.
Fuck you. The guy stole it from Winston Churchill. If you're going through hell...
That would be likely because Winston Churchill didn't steal it from them.
If you're going through hell, keep going. Winston Churchill. Fuck you.
He said they stole it from Winston, obviously, right? Because, oh man, you watch too much Doctor Who. No, Winston Churchill traveled through time with Matt Smith and saw 2006 when they said that. It's like, you know what? I'll keep that, and took it back with him.
Wrong, because time was stood still that day and it didn't play nothing, and he wants to know why. And words that he can understand.
Oh, God.
His most famous line, "Tell me why time is dying," and words I can understand.
Don't forget that this month is Mental Health Awareness Month, and our charity for this month is the National Alliance on Mental Illness.
That's correct.
It helps when I can read it.
And don't forget to
like and subscribe.
Not going to pop up.
Nope. Subscribe button broke.
Don't forget to like and subscribe.
Don't forget to catch us Tuesdays between 10 and 12 on Tuesdays, and between 4 and 6 on Wednesdays.
Yes.
On all your social media platforms, YouTube, Facebook, and Twitch.
And Twitter.
We're not live on Twitter.
Nope, but we're on Twitter.
Oh, apparently we're on Twitter.
We're on Twitter, guys. We are. So catch us next Tuesday with a brand new episode of our talk show. We'll be talking about something.
I haven't made it that far.
Not sure yet.
Not sure yet.
Producers are hard at work.
I think we should talk about your beard.
What about my beard?
I don't know. You look like a fat Tony Stark. It looks good.
We're going to go now. You can catch us next week.
I look like a pirate.
Brand new episode.
Brand new episode.
Tell your friends. Tell your family. Down below is cooking recipe from yesterday's episode.
Oh, did you put yesterday's recipe in? You gonna put it both days?
It is. It's on both days. It says episode 110. Wife's cooking.
We could have put Bud's. Sponsored by Bud's Chicken.
We're not sponsored by nobody but fucking Vlog Entertainment, okay? Like,
that guy barely sponsors us.
Barely anymore. No, he just bought a whole rig and...
Again, you play video games on that mostly more than anything.
Not anymore. I was playing Apex yesterday. Well, again, see...
Toodaloo, motherfuckers.
Eventually you guys get credits. I slept all day.
Eventually. I can't wait for the credit.